Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Santa Clara. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? They run, it's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
6. 18, what's up? Start. Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Crowd begins with a pass. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A throw left side to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Play action now. Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 35 yards. James. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Purdy on the run to the right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Cardinals are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. First and 10. Here's Stroud. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. To throw, it's Stroud.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
43-yard line.
It is James to start the drive. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's in! Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete. That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and 3rd down coming up.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
3rd down and 9.
All right.
Stroud to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with James. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Get set.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. They set up the screen to James. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run the toss here to James. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Get set.
Purdy to throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's James. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Get set.
Throwing is Purdy. Over the middle to Kittle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Stop.
Here's Purdy, again, working deep downfield. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The kicker for the extra point.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Will look middle and finds McBride as tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
On first down, it's Stroud. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have the Cardinals' first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown, Arizona. That his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Cardinals 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
What's up?
We'll run up the middle with James. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
21. It's it. 118. What's up?
To throw, it's Purdy. He'll swing this out to James. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get set. I don't run up. Can't.
Now Purdy. He'll get that one to James. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's Purdy again. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cardinals have got it. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
to the butt. I want the money to bag, but you like a bag.
Get set, get set.
They run out of the gun, and here's James. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Purdy on first down. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Back to the air is Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the 49ers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
At their own 35-yard line.
South. Or.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. It just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Over the middle as his tight end Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the pickup. This is 3rd down.
Where's the hot?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Cardinals lining up for punt.
Formation for the Cardinals.
This is taken at the 25. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch out! Stop!
On the handoff, this is James. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He'll go play action. Purdy. On left side, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
Watch out! Box! 21. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 32-yard line.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Purdy. They set up the screen to James. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Get set. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
First down.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Arizona.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football?
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Over the middle to Kittle. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He'll get that to Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Get set.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Got the hook up there to Odunze.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the ground, it's Wilson. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out. But it ended
That is caught by the tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like Well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a blue flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. And Barton is there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go play action with Stroud. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 11 yards on the connection there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the Cardinal 1st down.
Stroud to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll go underneath to Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
18. What's up?
On 3rd down, they go with Benson.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
What's up? 18. What's up?
A run with King. And they're They're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on Walker Little, the tackle. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught left side by Odunze. Well, with the penalty yardage back here, pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. On 2nd down, Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And he's got another one. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down to 37.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That one complete to Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
25 yards, the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Throwing is Stroud. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Here we go. First and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cardinals.
To throw is Stroud. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be second and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. Yeah.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. And hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Niners 31, Cardinals 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Ladder up.
Here's a handoff to James. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Off to a stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
44-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And they'll take this down inside this 35. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Start.
They keep it on the ground with James. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
What's up? Up.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will score again. Touchdown, San Francisco. the afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to extend the lead.
Niners 38, Cardinals 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Make it hot, make it hot. Here we go, let's go.
Back to throw. Stroud. And it's left side and caught by Flower. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
That's good for Cardinals.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Quick hitting slant there. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down. Here's Stroud. And it's downfield to the tight end pitch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very sound there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. 3rd down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Now, Stroud. This is caught 2. And he is out of bounds. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Stroud going to set up the throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. 2nd down, goal to go. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Watch out!
Purdy down to a knee. That should be the final snap of this game. So a win here for the 49ers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.